Yes, guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching from. Please like, subscribe, and share, right? Hit the subscribe button right here. Remember to check this out. It's on Amazon.com. Hip Hop and Igbo Culture by yours faithfully, Martin Ifan Shwekis, all right? It's also at St. Teresa's Catholic Church. Go check it out, all right? And stick around for political views. Yes, a group calls for obedience in rule of law. They are a group of APC chieftains. They accused Economic and Financial Crimes Commission of being biased in the case involving the former governor of Kogi State, Yahaya Bello. They described the media trial of former governor Yahaya Bello by EFCC as unprofessional. Good morning and welcome to Political Views on Airborne the 103.5 FM. I am Martin Ifan Shuku AKZ. So the continuous drama playing out between the former governor of Kogi State, Yahaya Bello, and EFCC is sparking reactions across Nigeria. Even the opposition PDP is on the side of Yahaya Bello and looking at the perspective that it is political bullying. However, the EFCC said that Yahaya Bello paid $845,000 from Kogi's treasury to children's school. They also accuse him of 3 billion naira fraud. A lot is happening. There is more to this story, but let me bring you up to speed on the happenings on our political space this morning. The headlines. 80.2 billion naira fraud. Kogi Central Senator hails EFCC, says ex-Governor Bello not above law. Suleja jailbreak. Coalition seeks full implementation of NCOS Act. Imo PDP suffers another setback as MRM resigns. Plateau killings. Operation Safe Haven engages Boko's Mangu stakeholders in Jos. Suspension drama. How Ganduje escaped Oshomule's treatment as APC national chairman. Payment still ongoing. Nigerian government gives update on 50,000 naira grants. Jonathan Mba Mon ex-Senate spokesperson Ayogu Eze. Jonathan Mba Mon's ex-Senate spokesperson Ayogu Eze. Alias slams Autumn Akume Suswan wants them to desist from interfering in administration. Mba inaugurates a new ENSIEC chairman. Members tax them on free, fair local government polls. APC alleges Kwankwasia supporters behind the protests against Ganduje. Cleric warns of politicians against neglect of masses after election. Now, details. Remember that you're listening to Political Views on Ebona at the 103.5 FM. Remember that you can become part of the conversation by sending your reactions via SMS or WhatsApp messages on 080-9666-1035. You can as well join us on Facebook as well live at Ebona at the 103.5 FM. Drop your comments on the comment section of the live video. The first story we have for you this morning: 80.2 billion naira fraud. Kogi Central Senator hails EFCC, says ex-Governor Bello not above law. The lawmaker representing Kogi Central Senatorial District of Kogi State, Senator Natasha Akpoti Udwanga, has lauded ongoing efforts by Economic and Financial Crimes Commission EFCC to apprehend and prosecute the immediate past governor of Kogi State, Yahaya Bello, on an alleged 80.2 billion naira fraud. She also commended the EFCC chairman Ola Olukoyede for ceding 14 properties that was initially forfeited to the federal government, to the government and the people of the state. Senator Akpoti Udwanga emphasized the need for the EFCC to investigate other corrupt public officials to avoid the impression that their action against Bello were mere witch hunting. The lawmaker, who expressed surprise at Bello's excuse for not honoring the EFCC invitation, said no one should be above the law. Recall that in a now viral video, EFCC chairman had claimed that the former Kogi state governor told him that a female senator had allegedly gathered journalists to humiliate him anytime he showed up at the agency's Abuja office for interrogation. I called Yahayo Bello as a serving governor to come to my office to clear himself. I shouldn't have done that, but he said because a certain senator had planted over 100 journalists in my office, he would not come, the EFCC chairman stated. And the next story we have for you this morning on Political Views on Ebona at the 103.5 FM is Imo PDP suffers another setback as Enwerem resigns. Miguel Amobi Enwerem, first son of late former Senate President Chief Evan Enwerem, has officially announced his resignation from the People's Democratic Party over what he described as irreconcilable ideologies. Enwerem made this disclosure in a resignation letter he signed and addressed to Martin Mosoro, the PDP chairman of Ata Ward 2 in Ikeroduru, local council of Imo State, dated Wednesday, April 24, 2024, and copied to Geoffrey Iemetuge, PDP chairman, Ikeroduru local council, and Imo State PDP chairman. In his resignation letter, which was made available to newsmen in Owerri, Enwerem said, I hereby officially inform you, gentlemen, that I have resigned my membership of People's Democratic Party with immediate effect. This is due to non-reconciled ideologies I have had within the party in my last 16 years as both an active member and local leader. The politician also frowned at the lack of constructive support he encountered both as a local leader and a political candidate, just as he equally noted that the current deep-rooted problems of the party at both the federal and state levels cannot be addressed or repaired in the near future. You are listening to Political Views on Ebona at the 103.5 FM. We'll now go for a short break. When we come back, we'll continue on the stories making rounds our political space this morning. Stick around with Ebona DFM.
you know your history, then you will know where you are coming from. And in whatever you do, seek wisdom. Knowledge is power. Inugo Maka the book, Hip Hop and Igbo Culture, authored by Martin Ifeanyichukwu Ekezie Ezanumba the First, Metal of Ebona, the 103.5 FM. There is a great insight in hip hop and Igbo culture. You can get this book or pick it up at a bookshop in St. Teresa's Catholic Church, or at Ebona, the 103.5 FM Ogidi. You can also get this book at the Catechist office in St. Michael's Catholic Church, Abacha, or you go to www.amazon.com, search for Hip Hop and Igbo Culture by Martin Ifeanyichukwu Ekezie. For further information on how to get this book, please call 080-3916-7049 or your WhatsApp 080-6579-6599.
You're welcome back to Political Views on Ebona, the 103.5 FM. And still on the stories making rounds our political space this morning. Plateau killings, Operation Safe Haven engages Bokos, Mangu stakeholders in Jos. The Special Task Force, Operation Safe Haven, has met with key stakeholders from Bokos and Mangu local councils of Plateau State following the resurgence of criminal attacks in the areas. At a meeting held at the headquarters of 3 Division Nigerian Army, Jos, yesterday, the general officer commanding 3 Division Nigerian Army and Commander OPSH, Major General Abu Salam Abubakar, disclosed that the meeting was aimed at addressing the latest security concerns in some parts of the state. The commander expressed displeasure over the recurring breach of security, which has resulted in the death of innocent civilians. The commander reiterated that the causes of conflicts on the plateau must be adequately addressed to prevent a further breakdown of law and order. He urged the stakeholders to support the resettlement efforts of the government and security agencies, thereby allowing displaced persons to return back to their ancestral homes. Abubakar disclosed that some perpetrators will continue to conduct operations to bring the remaining perpetrators to justice. Speaking at the meeting, the state government stressing that troops will continue to conduct operations to bring the remaining perpetrators to justice. Speaking at the meeting, the state governor, Caleb Manasseh Mutfwanga, represented by the commissioner for local that the government was working to rebuild trust among them. To rebuild trust among them. And the next story we have for you this morning, suspension drama. How Ganduje escaped Oshimule's treatment as APC national chairman. The purported suspension from office of the national chairman of the ruling All Progressives Congress threw up many questions begging for answers. Is the APC walking through another treacherous path that saw the exit of Adams Oshomure from the exalted seat? Observers also wondered if Ganduje will survive the plot in the event it enjoys the support of President because of the resolve by the Kano state government to probe Ganduje over the level of his involvement in alleged